channel. So I'm going to be doing a haul about things I got for my birthday and Christmas. I know it's very late, but I was actually waiting for a couple of things that and now that they're here, we're going to do them. I just want to say I am getting a bookshelf. I'm doing this before I got my bookshelf. I just realized that I still haven't received my bookshelf yet, but that was more of a just spur of the moment gift, necessarily. But a couple of these items I feel like, I just wanted to share them all because they're things I got recently. And yeah, so I do have a bookshelf coming. I think it's coming Monday. So yeah. So that's nice because the bookshelf I have is kind of crappy, to be honest. But this one, it seems a lot sturdier, so hopefully. But let's talk about the stuff I got for my birthday and Christmas. So I got this was kind of just a thing I received. I can't find it. It's behind my laptop. And a coworker made this and was giving them out, so I just wanted to share. It's like a little wallet coin purse sort of thing, and it's really cool. She made several, so yeah. And then, so my coworker actually got me she got me actually a bag. It was for Christmas. And she's amazing. She's one of my favorite people to work with and talk to at work. And she's probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. She's awesome. And she got me a little bag with several candies, which obviously are long gone. I ate them like either the day or the next day. But she also got me this towel. It's microfiber hair dry towel, which I obviously have not used yet, but I hope soon. And this lotion, scented hand cream, shea butter sugar cookie, which I have used already, and I really liked it. It smells really nice, and yeah, so that was an amazing gift. I almost dropped my hand cream. And then in December, so first I want to show you this. So this technically I got several months before my birthday, but it was meant to be a birthday gift from my mom's best friend. She's known since she was, I want to say, around 5 years old, and they still talk and hang out to this day. She lost a parent, her mom, and then her sister, who she deeply loved, and is still going through a hard time over. And she knew I was going through a hard time over losing my dad, so she got me this. It's a picture. My mom sent her a picture of the two of us, me and my dad, and her friend Makila managed to get this, and I thought that was so beautiful, and I absolutely loved it, and I am so happy with it. I actually almost forgot to mention it, but I was like, wait a minute, technically that was meant to be a birthday gift, even though it was several months early, and I almost forgot to add that to my list of gifts. But it hangs up actually above my bed all the time, and because I really miss him, and it just brings me comfort, just like wearing my ash necklace. I'm not wearing it at the moment, but I wear it every time I leave the house. It makes me feel good and closer to Dad. But I absolutely love having this picture. I know when she first gave it to me, I near about cried. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the sweetest gift you could have given me, and it meant a lot. So, thank you. And then, there's also, around the same time, I bought myself some new headphones. And these are really cool because, first of all, they're noise canceling, and second of all, you can control things via the case. You can pause, unpause, skip. You can do the volume control, the different levels. I don't know how well you guys can see it on the screen. It might be blurry, but different levels of the noise cancellation. You can have it on like none at all. You can have it on where you can hear some sounds, blah blah, no sounds, whatever. Equalizer, I still haven't figured out what that is. You can set a timer for whatever reason, which is cool. The light, I guess you can change the brightness of it. You can switch the language. Yeah. Screen lock, I chose this really pretty picture because there's different pictures you can choose for the screen lock. It's like a white rose with some gold strings. Like I said, I don't know how well you can actually see it. And then if you ever lose your headphones, you can click the L or R for left or right to have her make a sound, and so you can find it. It gives you the time, and then there's a camera, and then a flashlight. So yeah, but I love it. I use them all the time. Obviously, I have my headphones on. Use my headphones a lot, especially since when I write, I tend to like to write with music, and I even read with distracted way too easily, thanks to my ADD. But there's something I discovered as I was older, that music actually helps me be able to focus, surprisingly enough. So yeah. But then my friend around December sent me a package with 2 presents in it, one for birthday, one for Christmas. One of them is this. I'm still a little confused about it. But it's Harry Potter themed, and like there's Honeydukes candy mold, which are skeletons. Skeletons fell out. They're somewhere around here. And I guess, and here's like an instruction. I guess you can, I guess it points to make candy skeletons. Like, here are the skeletons in this bag. And there's like syrup and these, so you can like grab them and stuff if they're slicked with syrup, I'm guessing. I don't know. But I find them really cool. So I guess it's just a bunch of things where I can create my own mini candy skeletons, which is really cool. I have not used it yet, but I plan to, and I can't wait to try them. And then along with that, she got me this, the Sorting Hat. A lot of my Harry Potter stuff she's given me at this point. I also have Dobby and a stuffed animal Dobby, a stuffed Sorting Hat, and I think all I really need left is Hedwig and maybe Buckbeak, if they even make one of Buckbeak. I don't know if they do. But yeah, so that's awesome. Part of my collection now. Now on to the books. So, one thing, my things are all scattered everywhere, some behind my laptop, so, Six of Crows and duology. My sister got this for me for Christmas. My mom knew that I missed these books out because the thing my sister actually wanted to get me, she wasn't able to actually do. And then when she's talking to my mom about what to get me, my mom doesn't like to buy me books. She'll buy me money to buy myself books, but I'm so picky when it comes to my books. I'm a particular reader. Like, I know what I like, and I have like a lot of books on my wish list, and she doesn't want to accidentally give me the wrong one or whatever. So she'll just give me, which is what she did for my birthday, which we'll get to when I get to those books. But she did know, she knows that I love the Grishaverse, especially Six Crows. She has Wash, Shadow, and Bone, and apparently when she talked to my sister just a couple days before that, I was talking about how I missed my Six Crows books because they're because I don't have them anymore, unfortunately. And so I guess she told my sister about them, and then my sister, when she found Six Crows, took a picture, sent them to my mom so that she to make sure she grabbed the right book. And apparently my mom didn't know that she bought me the duology. She thought she just bought me the first book, which I'm glad she bought me the duology so I can read them back to back. Crooked Kingdoms is still in the box. I'm probably going to get rid of the box soon, but especially once I put them on my bookshelf, once I get my new bookshelf. But Six Crows I had already taken out of its box because I have started rereading it. It's already been tabbed. I'm on chapter, 14? I want to say 14. I lost my page. My book's right there. I'm on chapter 14. I was right. My tabs are falling out. I left my tabs in here. And yeah, because my mom and I have actually started a book club, and this month is when it starts. So the first of every month we will film the video on the first of every month. So the video itself may not come out until the second or third, depending on when I get to uploading it, and editing it, and everything I have to do for it. But she found the books on Kindle Unlimited, and since she already watched Shadow Bone, and the crows were her favorite part too, because they always are the best parts. She is currently reading them, and I am rereading. So she's seen the show, but she's never read the books. So this is her first time reading the books, and this is my first time rereading in a bit. I've reread it before, obviously. My old copies, I've read it several times, but it's been a hot minute since I haven't had these books in a while. So yeah, so happy to be able to reread these, and yay. And then apparently, since we're starting with Christmas first, even though Christmas came after my birthday, this I got too. This one was from my mom. And we went to the store together, and she was getting presents for me and my siblings, and I went with her because I was helping her with my siblings' gifts, and we went to the books, and I was like, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of times the books I find in Walmart I'm just not that interested in, because a lot of times first of all, Walmart has very limited sections, so they go with the ultra popular books, and I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in the ultra popular books. There's like a handful I could name that I consider popular enough in that category. Harry Potter being one, then Percy Jackson being another, Six of Crows, the Grishaverse in a whole, and probably A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I feel like I've seen enough on Book Talk and BookTube and stuff, which I still haven't finished, which I need to do. I still have to read the third book. But anyways, I digress. And yeah, those would be the only book. Maybe Warriors. I feel like Warriors has a pretty big fan base. So like maybe 5 book series that I consider popular enough to be in a Walmart book section, honestly. But I wanted to check it out just in case there was something I would find interesting. And I found this. And I read the first book, Sun and the Star, which we'll get to in a minute, on Libby, actually. So I didn't own it, but I read it, and it was so good, because Nico's one of my favorite Percy Jackson characters, and I absolutely love Nico and Will's relationship. I love getting a book just about the two of them, and this is the sequel to that. It has Nico and Will again, but this time joined with Nico's sister Hazel, so I'm so excited to read this, because I haven't actually read this one yet. This one is still relatively new. I think it came out sometime last year, not entirely sure when, but I'm pretty sure it came out last year. So, yeah, very excited to finally read this. I'll definitely be reading the first book first. And this is also my very first book with sprayed edges. I never had a book with sprayed edges before. And it made me happy. So, yeah. I'm excited for this. So when I saw this, I ended up, being like, okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe Walmart actually has a book that I want. So, I'm so happy I went with this. Trying to find a place to put it now. Okay, and now send me money for my birthday for books. My mom sent me money just in general because she didn't know what to get me. My mom, if it wasn't books she was going to get me, she was going to give me the actual physical gift. But when it comes to books, and I said I want a book, she was like, would it be okay if I give you money so you can buy the books you want? And I was like, always. Because I honestly prefer that. Unless you actually know 100% sure what book you want that I want, give me money and then I'll buy the book myself. It's still a present from you. But I'm just particular when it comes to my books, apparently. And I was able to find books cheap enough that I was able to get 2 books with both the monies they gave me. I think my aunt gave me $20-ish, and my mom gave me like $25, $30. So I was able to get 2 books from either of them. One of them was The Sun and the Star, Book 1 in the Courts of the Dead, The Courts of the Dead that I just showed you. This is book 1, and like I said, I read it on Libby, but I didn't own it. So now I own it, and now I can reread it before I read this one, because I only read it once, and it's been a minute. And it hasn't been too long, though, so I feel like I still remember a good share, but I still want to reread it so I can also tab it, and that way I have a fresh memory when I jump into book 2, so I can also read it back to back when I get to it, which definitely will be this year. When this year is another question. My microphone. Okay. And then I got book 5 in the Warriors of Brea. I've been wanting to read this forever. Another book I'm going to reread the others for, but it's been a lot longer since I read the other 4 books. I actually own the other 4 books, and I want to reread them because it's been a long time. And book 5 I've never read, and then so I can read the first 4. This is also the final book in the series. I really want to see how it ends, especially since the one thing I really remember from the last book at the end, I'm like, how is this gonna get resolved? And it has to do with the main chick. But I absolutely loved this series when I read it. I'm so excited to reread the first 4 books and finally read the conclusion. I want to see what happens. I want to see the final battle. I want to see what happens between Laura and Val. And I want to find out everything. So I'm so excited to finally be able to read book 5. It's going to be so good. I just know it. The perfect conclusion. I am so ready for it. And then I have Water's Edge by Ellie Lieberman. So this book was so good, and it's gonna be a series. This is book 1. It's called Uncanny Encounters. I don't know if they're all gonna follow the same character. To be honest, I don't know if they're all gonna be like different stories or whatever. I hope they all follow the same character, but I'd be okay if they didn't either. But I do love Gretchen. She's an awesome MC. But when I feel like it's different when you read a book on your phone, and then when you get the physical book, it's like, man, the book is shorter, or sometimes the book is longer than you realize because you were reading on your phone or whatever. And when you get a physical book, you're like, man, I didn't realize it was that short, or I didn't realize it was that long. Which I had another thing with another book I'll show you in a few. But short or long, it was still phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. So good. I cannot wait to reread. Let me try that again. I cannot wait to reread this one as well because oh my gosh, so good. So when I went with those 2 books, the original plan was actually to buy Bee and Impossible Dream and Where the Heart Is because that has become one of my favorite series of all time. And that was my original plan, to buy those 3 books. But then I had issues with the payment method, and I had issues with actually ordering it, and we had to wait a few more weeks before I could even order my birthday book, so they ended up being late anyways. The author, Ellie, who I'm friends with, said that she, before she saw that I bought the books, actually wanted to send me Bee and An Impossible Dream. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. So when I finally was able to buy my birthday books, I went with book 3, Where the Heart Is, as well as the other 3 books I just mentioned. So that I could have the entire Bee series whenever Ellie sent me those books. And oh my gosh, this book is so good, and I love it. I love this entire series. It has literally become one of my favorite series, and I definitely will be rereading it at some point. Like I said, when? Who knows? But it will be happening. And since I have the whole indie reading vlog, maybe I'll even include indie books, because there's several indie books I want to reread as well. So I could talk to you about, like, who knows, maybe some of my thoughts will change. Maybe I can just be gush over the same exact scenes. Who knows how that will go. But yeah, but I absolutely love these books. I'm so glad to have it. Look at it, it's so pretty. I love it. And I also love the new book spell. So I'm so happy to have these. Moving these over here because finally, at least just today, this is why I'm filming this video today, even though my throat hurts again. I've been having a sore throat, but it's fine. I can't pick it up. It's in this box. Okay, I have a box of things Ellie sent me. She said she was going to send me Bee and Impossible Dream. She said she had a couple other things she was going to throw in there. I did not realize just everything that was going to be thrown in there. But yeah. So, I did already open the box and look into it, obviously. I wanted to read everything. But let's go through what she sent me. So she sent me a really cute message. The other cards, oh, here they are. They fell. So here they are. So yeah, a really cute message. Explaining some of the gifts and just thanking me to be her friend. She's an amazing friend. I absolutely love her. I can't open the box. Today's just not my day. There it is. She sent me a flash drive of Motherland Fort Salem of all 3 seasons. Because it's a show she mentioned before. It's her all-time favorite TV show. And when she told me about it, I obviously love witches. And I was like, that sounds interesting. I'm going to have to look it up. And when I did, I couldn't find where to stream it. You had to buy it. And I obviously have not been able to yet. I eventually planned to, but I never got around to it. And I still probably wouldn't be able to for quite some time. And she sent me the flash drive so I could have all 3 seasons, no matter what happens, to streaming services. And I'm like, yay. Awesome. I cannot wait to watch this show. when I'll be watching it, I'll be messaging Ellie, being like, "Oh my gosh," and just gossip with her about whatever the heck ends up happening in that show because I do not know. But yeah, I was not expecting it. Of course, there's lots of stuff that I was just not expecting, but I loved it all nonetheless. Okay. She got me this necklace. It's so pretty. It looks all antique-y, doesn't it? It has a skull on it, and she got it for me because she knows that I love skulls. I have a thing for skeletons. I don't think you can tell that from my current area, which my area will change once I can fix it up a bit. But I know I have like a full-blown Halloween-ish skeleton above my bed next to my picture of me and my dad. And then I have like see no evil, hear no evil skeletons. I have 3 skulls on my desk, 5 skulls on my desk. Jeez, I didn't realize how many skulls I have on my desk. And like they're all very different. Yeah, I just have a thing for skeletons. And my current book series, one of my main ones I'm focusing on this year is Tales of the Grim Reaper, which has to do with skeletons. So yay! Because we do not see enough about skeletons. Skeletons are just forgotten. So I want to talk about skeletons, and I love skeletons, which is funny because that was more of a, I feel like it's a thing I got into around 2020. I feel like I got into skeletons, and I don't even know why. Actually, I don't. Actually, I think I might. The skeletons I mentioned on my desk, I found them at a gas station, and I fell in love with them. I thought they were so cool, and then after that, I guess the obsession just grew until it became as big as my bear obsession, because now I want as many skeletons as I have bears. And as you know, I have a lot of bears. I knew I was forgetting something. This shirt is also a gift. So my sister came home from school with clothes. Silver and Emerald are both disabled, and they go to special schools typically. And so a lot of times they'll come home with presents or clothes and stuff, which a lot of other schools don't do for the kids, but disabled schools do, in my experience with them as sisters. And when she saw this, she looked at my mom. She's like, "Hey, Johara loves bears. I'll give it to Johara." So that was really sweet. I wore it purposely because of that reason, but then as I was talking, I totally forgot to mention the shirts. So I wanted to give a shout out to my awesome sister Silver for the shirts because I'm not a long sleeves kind of person, but considering it's snowing and freezing, I've been wearing long sleeves a bit. So perfect time for the shirt too. Okay, anyways, moving on back to the necklace. So I love it. It's so pretty and it looks like an antique. Plus, it's like a pin. So if I don't want to wear it as a necklace, I could wear it as a pin, which I also found very cool. So yeah, but I just thought it looked really cool. If you can see it, see. So there was that. There's also this in here. I also love this bag. This bag is just so pretty, okay? It's like all stars and moons and glittery, and it's just so pretty. I'm definitely keeping this bag forever. So I got this witch coin. I don't know how well you can see it. Okay, I think it's pretty well. See? It's very pretty. And then I got crystals. She said she didn't remember what all of them were. I'll have to look that up, which I will because I don't remember crystals very much either. Except for she knew one was an amethyst, which I automatically figured this one because of the color. But yeah, so there's obviously this one, this one, this one, and this one. And when I was showing my sister porcelain, I have my own crystals in my own witch kit, and I had one that was supposed to mean protection. It was supposed to protect you, and my sister porcelain stole it from me because she is a little thief. I say this with love, but because apparently just the other day, my mom was telling me this when I showed her these crystals. She's like, just the other day, she left the house with porcelain, and porcelain showed that she had her protection crystal. And I was like, man, she still has it. She still keeps it every time she leaves the house. And she's like, yeah, of course, I needed protection. And I'm just like, protection for fun. But you know what? In this world, who can blame her? I feel like it's fair. But But anyways, I digress. I just thought it was funny. But when she saw these crystals, her face lit up. She was like, ooh. And I was like, no, you can't have them. These are mine. From my friend, you can't have them. But it was funny. Because her face, she has funny facial expressions. But she gave this hilarious face when she heard that I got crystals. She got intrigued. And I was like, nope. So yeah. So, I have that. And then I have stickers. Some are inspirational quotes. There was like create change, diversity, acceptance, stuff like that. There's also a pride one, which yay, because you know me. Apparently it's called the Believe in Magic sticker set. So awesome. But they're nice. And then she also gave me stickers for her B series because she knows how much I love her series. And I absolutely love them because she has some amazing quotes. I can't wait to figure out where to put them on. I know that once I get a new laptop, because I plan to get a new laptop, I want to put some, because I see people put stickers on their laptop. I never really did, except for once in my old laptop that was really good that I had for years, until it broke. So when I get a new, better, good laptop, I plan to put some of these, maybe mix and match them, some of these and some of these stickers on that. That would be nice. But yeah, so excited for these. And then I have this. It's a scented mug holder, so I can hold my drink in this, so my hand won't get hot or cold, or just to make it look pretty. Protects fingers from hot mugs. And it's vanilla spice. And it smells really nice. I love it. And then this. So these two, hands down, have to be one of my favorite gifts she gave me. Because, oh my gosh, when I saw these, I near about cried. Like, oh my gosh, that was just so beautiful. So this is a scented bookmark. Why would I cry over that? Because it's Jolista theme. For those who Jolista is the ship in my Calista's Adventures series, Calista and Joan, who Ellie has just fallen in love with, which means the world to me that somebody loves my ship as much as she loves Jolista. She's the one that gave them the name Jolista, and I love her for it. And I just thought it was so amazing that she loved my ship so much, and it's her OTP apparently, and I love it for her. And so there's a white rose that, because white roses sort of became their theme, they would give each other white roses, a red ribbon because Calista's a vampire, and this dagger pendant with roses on it because Joan had gifted Calista a dagger. So it's all themed for Jolista, which just melted my heart, and is scented. She wrote in her notes what it's scented with. Hold on. Jolista inspired scented bookmark, rose scented for the same reason that there's the white rose button, black sword with roses charm because it reminded me of the dagger Joan gives Calista. Red ribbon because of Calista being a vampire, and the red and black match the first cover in the series. That is true. Made with actual roses, no oil, so no harm comes to your books. And if you feel like it's losing the scent, you can squish it up to help replenish it. So, yeah. I just thought that was an amazing gift. And it smells great, and I love it. And then this one, oh my gosh. So, in my Jasmine Press series, okay, Jasmine has an amulet of a gargoyle with a dragon whose wings are outstretched as the dragon's wrapped around the gargoyle. Okay? I don't remember coming up with that, but I really love that detail. Especially since her amulet is something big for her, like it's like a symbol. She constantly like holds it and stuff whenever she's feeling anxious, sad, whatever. It makes her feel better, kind of like my dad's ashes necklace does with me. And so it's her thing. And I remember mentioning a while ago that I wish I could, I wish I had like a drawing of it because I tried drawing it once and I'm not a very good artist, so it didn't come out how I wanted it. And Ellie actually drew a picture of Jasmine Perez with the amulet, and I absolutely love it. because it was like, oh my gosh, that's actually perfect. And then she made a necklace of the amulet. See, it's a gargoyle with a dragon around it. My mom saw it. She said she absolutely loves it, and she really wants one as well. First of all, she loved my Jasmine Perez series. It's her favorite. She reads all my books. I think the only one she has not read is The Queen of Monsters, which she's currently reading. And then my newest novella that came after The Queen of Monsters, she's waiting until she finishes The Queen of Monsters because it is a lot bigger. So, and then my Monster Realm short stories collection, which is technically not published yet. That's why she hasn't read it. But yeah. But out of all my books, she said Jasmine Perez, as well as my sister. My sister said the same thing, that my Jasmine Perez series is their favorite. And plus, she also loves gargoyles and dragons. It's her thing, especially dragons. She has dragons everywhere, but she also really likes gargoyles. She has several gargoyles. And she said that she really wants one now because it is amazing. I absolutely love it, and I will be wearing this. I feel like I have merch now for my books, which just makes me so happy. Like, I am just all giddy right now. I cannot believe somebody actually made this for me. Like, that's insane. Never in a million years would I have thought that somebody would make this for me. I'm about to cry again. Thank you so much, Ellie. You are literally the best. But, yeah. So, my mom said that I have an amazing friend in Ellie and in my other, so, yeah. And I do. And she's amazing. So I'm so happy to have this as well. Oh my gosh. Jasmine's necklace comes to life, people. It's amazing, and I love it. So, and now on to the last things of her box, which are books. She told me she was going to give me B and An Impossible Dream. So I knew that was coming. She also signed all these, just so you know. And as I mentioned before, that the only signed books I ever had were the Asher Chronicles. I own books 1 and 2 because they're the only ones out. Squeak and Cowboys and Queens. The author sent them both to me to thank me for my support with her books and stuff, and she signed them both. Now I have 4 other books because she also gave me 2 books that I was not expecting, which I will get to in a minute. But here is B, and I'm obsessed with this book, and I'm so happy to have it. So, yay. Like I said, she signed it. To Johar, the way you love my characters has been a highlight of my career. Your support means a lot, and your friendship is everything. I feel the same, Ellie. And then An Impossible Dream. Like I said, I knew it was a bigger book because of how long it was, but like, it's thick. But that's okay with me because I love big books. I do. I know not everyone does. Some people for shorter books, that's just your prerogative. And I'll read shorter books, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love some of Ellie's shorter books, like Water's Edge I showed you earlier, and another one I'm about to show you. But I also love big books. So I'm okay with shorter books, but I love it. This one, it says, to Johara, a friend and a person as awesome as Elsby, a character in this book that I'm obsessed with, by the way. I am beyond grateful to call you a friend. Thank you for everything, but mostly thank you for just being you. Ellie is seriously the best. Like, oh my gosh, she's just the best. And then I have Oathkeeper, on the other hand. This was actually a really good book, too. It has to do with a dragon. There's like a dragon, and a secret keeper. And this one says, to Johara, you are the best. And then there's her newest published book that I beta read, called A Dance of Bow and Blade. And this one is so good too. Is it a retelling of Robin Hood and King Arthur, but it's sapphic. So King Arthur is actually a girl, Queen Art, and then there's Robin, who is still like a band of merry thieves. She has her outlaws, and then Art has her knights, and they've even though they don't like each other, even though they have an attraction, but the thieves and knights don't like each other either. But they're forced to go on a journey because one thing they all have in common is that they care about the kingdom. But of course, you know, Art and Robin cannot hide their feelings forever. But it's so good. And in this one, she said, This is the second ever paperback of this book. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for the constant encouragement and support, including spit shining my rough draft into something pretty. It's always a pleasure to beta read for you. Your books are phenomenal. I am so excited for the next book you publish and whatever you have coming, because I know you have. I know there's gonna be book 2 of Water's Edge, or it's called Uncanny Encounters. There's gonna be book 4 of the B series, and there's gonna be what's the other WP she's talking about? It's like 7 years. I think it has to do with pirates, which also sounds really interesting when she talks about it. So I'm excited for that one as well. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's all. Thank you so much to everyone who got me something for my birthday or Christmas. I love all of this so very much, and I'm so excited to reread some of these books, to do stuff with some of these other stuff I got, like crystals and necklaces that I cannot wait to wear, or mug holder that I cannot wait to put on my mug. And a show I cannot wait to watch, because now I can watch it. And yeah, so thank you so much to Ellie especially, but to everyone who got me something for my birthday and Christmas. I love all these gifts so much, and that will be all.